beginning to look a lot like Christmas at Gaylord Opryland. This week, Middle Tennessee's biggest Christmas attraction will be lit.
That's right. Friday's lighting ceremony marks, oh, actually it's Thursday. Oh my gosh, it's here before we know it. It marks the beginning of a country Christmas season. We're here with Stephanie Ball from Gaylord Opryland. Every year you say this is bigger and better than the year before, so what new attractions can we expect?
Yes, so it's our 41st annual A Country Christmas. It's starting this Friday, and it is running through January 4th. So, of course, the resort is decked out. We have our 48-foot tall Christmas tree inside of our Delta atrium. We have miles of green garland and hand-tied ribbon, but we do have some new attractions. So we have a really exciting dinner show. We actually have two headliners.
Okay.
You had one on last week, Terry Clark, iconic country legend, and then we have the front men, Larry Stewart, Richie McDonald, Tim Rushlow. So we really have some icons that are performing during our dinner show. It's super exciting. So you'll hear some festive music, but you'll also hear some of their hits and get a delicious meal.
Dinner and a show.
Yes, love that. There's so much to do here. I have to say, growing up here, I went with my family and just walked around the hotel, looked at the lights. And it's a tradition that I carried on with my son. Of course, ice has become a big part of that. You guys have a classic story this year. Tell us what we can expect at ice.
Yeah, so it's been over a decade since we've had this theme, so we're super excited. We're bringing back Frosty the Snowman. Everybody gets to journey with Frosty himself through 11 scenes, all made from 2 million pounds of ice. So yeah, you're gonna see everything from Frosty putting on his magic at the end. And as I mentioned, it is made from 2 million pounds of ice, and it is I like to say toasty 9 degrees, but it's really a chilly 9 degrees, but we give everybody a beautiful blue parka to stay extra warm.
Yes, you are all set up, and it's so cool to see all of the sculptures that they've come out from all over the world to craft. So this all kicks off, as we mentioned, Thursday night, the lighting ceremony.
Yes.
What's gonna happen?
So we have a lighting ceremony that will take place at 5:30 p.m. and it is open to the public. It is absolutely beautiful. You will see our 5 million holiday lights turn on, and it is the start to our holiday season. We're just so excited to be able to bring so much joy to the Nashville area yet again this year.
That is such a fun experience. Actually, when I was a hula hooper, had the honor of being part of the parade out there after you guys flicked on those
How
lights.
fun. I love it.
So there are so many different things to do, as I was mentioning. Would you suggest we make this like a weekend event?
Absolutely.
Yes.
So we offer over 17 hours of entertainment. It's a great way to have a staycation right here in Nashville. There's plenty to do. I mean, we also have a breakfast with Mrs. Claus. We have photos with Santa. We have our Delta River boat ride. We have gingerbread decorating, and of course, Pine Top with all of our thrilling activities like ice tubing. So yes, an overnight stay is definitely the way to go.
I see ice tubing in our
I know, ice tubing looks so much fun. It's just so magical, like looking at these photos, it brings back the memories of when we were there. Can you just show up? For those who have never been, do you need tickets? How does it work?
Yeah, so there are certain times that you can come and just check out all the lights. You can find that information on our website, but if you do want to visit an attraction, you either do need to book an overnight stay and package or get individual tickets.
Very good. Okay, very good.
Breakfast with Miss Claus, because we're seeing Santa here, but let's not forget her, right?
Mrs. Claus, she's so important, of course. Yes, so we have a breakfast with Mrs. Claus, and it's a really great family activity because not only do you get a delicious breakfast feast, but you also get to take pictures with and interact with Mrs. Claus. So it's very interactive, and you get to eat some amazing food.
Ooh, it's gonna be. What's your favorite part about all of this? Because they're pretty much doing this year round, it feels like, or preparing for it.
Well, of course I love ice, but I really love Pine Top because at Pine Top, you can get a cozy beverage, you can sit by a fire pit, you can go ice skating. I just feel like it's very nostalgic in that holiday feel. So that's probably my favorite.
I'm just fascinated by ice and all these folks. They come from China, right?
Yes.
They spend like 30 days there.
Yes.
Talk about how they sculpt these
It's
characters.
very incredible. So Every year we have about 40 artisans that fly in from Harbin, China, and these artisans are so talented. A lot of them work on the ice festival in Harbin, which is the largest ice festival in the world. So they're bringing their talent and craftsmanship to Nashville and helping us create this frozen winter wonderland. But yes, it takes them about 30 days to hand carve the entire attraction. The ice comes to us in block form, and from there they use a 300-page design book and start carving from the ground up using a variety of tools like chisels and chainsaws and grinders and so much more.
Wow. Wow.
And you're going to be impressed when you go.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Stephanie. Christmas at Gaylord Opryland is an experience unlike any other. Check out all their shows, offerings, and get your tickets at christmas@gaylordopryland.com.